former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, among other presidential aspirants of the People's Democratic Party, are now in a battle of dollars splash on delegates voting at today's crucial presidential primary in Abuja. Sahara reporters learned that each delegate at the special convention had been given over $50,000 bribe to sway their votes in favor of particular aspirants. $50,000. No fewer than 811 delegates are expected to decide the fate of the PDP presidential aspirants in the ongoing convention. The 811 delegates of the party consist of the national delegates elected from each of the 774 local government areas and one special delegate per state and the Federal Capital Territory. From among persons living with disabilities, top sources informed Sahara reporters on Saturday that Atiku Wike, former Senate President Bukola Saraki, and Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwa were competing on the splash of thousands of dollars on the delegates, and it was only a matter of highest bidder. Each of the delegates has got 50,000 for now. Wike 50,000, $15,000, Atiku $20,000, Saraki $10,000, and Tambuwa $10,000. One of the sources said. For months, the aspirants had been traversing the country and offering bribes to delegates across states in attempts to woo delegates to vote for them. The money politics in the PDP had not gone down with some of the aspirants who feared they could not match lavish spending of the leading aspirants and quit the contest and the party. And somebody like Peter Obi, and again this morning, Mohammed Ayatuddin withdraw from the race. The former managing director of SB International also withdrew from the race. Of course, we know that Peter Obi has already done that. But unlike Obi, Ayatu still remain in the party while Peter Obi just left. During my recent nationwide trips, I came face to face with angry and hungry youth, children, boys, and girls abandoned by their states who ought to provide them with education and vocational training. This bad this had become the recruiting grounds of criminals, religious and political extremists. I plan to ensure that the great potential that had become the hallmark of Nigeria's development paradigm should be actualized during our presidency. We plan to make Nigeria the continental economic powerhouse, which would guarantee high quality of life to the vast majority of our citizens. I plan to provide peace by ending insurgency of all types occasioned by the absence of a robust and coherent plan and lack of engagement with those involved and by improving the capacity of our intelligence services, the armed forces, the police and paramilitary services. My exposure locally and internationally and contributions to the nation's economic and political well-being position me to the top of the challenges facing our dear nation, and the courage to participate in the grueling exercise which most of our elites have shunned away from. Regrettably, the political system has proved to be acrimonious, corrupt, and self-serving. For the past 3 months, I had the privilege of intensively interacting with Nigerians from all walks of life. This reinforces my resolve that Nigeria must be saved, otherwise our future is doomed. I joined the contest as a Democrat with an open mind on to keenly contest and accept the results of a process that is fair, credible, and transparent. We have endeavored to forge a consensus which have facilitated a seamless emergence of a candidate which unfortunately could not be achieved. Could not be achieved. I wish to repeat that I did not join party policies and to contest for the presidency because of personal gains and inordinate ambition, but in order to serve our country. It is therefore based on personal principles and with great humility that I have decided after wide consultations to withdraw from this contest, which has been obscenely monetized. I wish to thank all my supporters, especially those from my state, well-wishers, friends, family, the extraordinary, hardworking young men and women of our campaign organization, the party leadership and membership for their tremendous support, which enable us to contribute within this short period towards changing the character and direction of the Nigerian political landscape. Finally, as a very loyal party member and believer in the democratic process, I will continue to avail myself and my teaming supporters at all times to ensure victory of our great party, according to Ayatu Din. He said, just like a Peter Obi, you know what is happening, and they expect them to do the right thing. You want to expect them to do normal. No, it's not going to happen. After getting each person get even $50,000, and we say dollars scarce. Dear Nigerians, Peter Obi is the real deal. I think it is right and proper time for us to come across political, religious, and regional lines to save the soul of our nation by voting a good man to power. Okay, very good one. God bless you, my brother. Help and preach to your people, even if you need financial assistance to run it. Remain blessed. This is the old truth, bros. I agree with you 100%. Nigeria must keep sentiments aside for our great nation. Religion no go help anybody. Religion is a personal thing. Your ethnicity is your own this thing. But when we talk about good governance, poverty does not know religion. Poverty does not know ethnicity. It is good governance that will help everybody. If you continue to say, oh, na my person, na my person, see Buhari, see his people now, see how they are suffering, how they are being killed in their numbers, and yet they have somebody who practices the same religion with them, who is from their ethnic background, and yet their life is as miserable as they never expected it. And you want to continue with that kind of mindset. All these ones that are sharing money, what good do they have? They have no good. Well, the the out the youth are awake. Hashtag Peter Obi. Power belongs to the people. Let's show the money back politicians that it is no longer business as usual. E go shock them. That is why Nigerians should reject whoever comes out of this contest. Enough is enough. The more reason meaningful Nigerians should not vote for any of them. You can't buy your way into power and expect not to steal. If you can't get it right, why contesting? You will never get it right if you get there. This is the corruption practice that made Peter Obi left PDP, and they are all shouting that why did they leave? Why did they leave? They wanted him to step down. Then he would not use his popularity to bring this thing for them. No, it's not going to work. You can't continue being in that kind of a gathering, gang of thieves. How will they deliver good governance with this kind of transactional primaries? Chai, these men have so insulted Nigerians. Anyone that votes any of these men deserves mental examination. Yeah. So guys, it is what it is. Oh, let's know what you think about it. So unfortunate.